whispering pines of Ethelwald, nestled between rolling emerald hills, lived Anya, a girl with eyes the color of twilight and hair like spun moonlight. Unlike other village children who dreamt of grand adventures, Anya longed for the whispers of the forest. Every rustle of leaves, every gurgle of a hidden stream held a secret for her, a story waiting to be unraveled. One crisp autumn morning, a commotion shattered the village's usual tranquility. A frantic hunter stumbled in, babbling about a monstrous shadow that devoured his entire patrol in the heart of the Whispering Woods, an ancient, untamed section of Ethelwald. Fear gripped the villagers, for the Whispering Woods held a dark reputation. Legends spoke of twisted trees that writhed like tormented souls and spirits that lured the unwary to their doom. The village elder, a wizened woman with eyes that held the wisdom of countless moons, called for a council. Anya, eavesdropping from behind a weathered oak, heard the elder declare, "We must appease the forest spirit. A sacrifice is needed to satiate its wrath and ensure our safety." Anya's heart pounded. A sacrifice? How could they consider such a barbaric act? The spirit of the forest wasn't a malicious entity. It was a guardian, misunderstood and feared. Anya knew she couldn't let the villagers harm a single living thing. That night, under the cloak of a star-dusted sky, Anya snuck out of the village, her knapsack filled with bread and cheese. The moon, a silver disk peeking through the branches, became her guide as she ventured deeper into the Whispering Woods. The air grew thick with strange sounds, the mournful hoot of an owl, the low growl of unseen creatures, and the constant whisper of leaves that seemed to speak in tongues unknown. Finally, Anya reached a clearing bathed in an eerie green glow. In its center stood a colossal oak, its gnarled branches reaching towards the sky like skeletal fingers. Legend spoke of a spirit residing within this ancient being. Anya approached cautiously, placing her offering of bread and cheese at the base of the oak. "Great spirit of the forest," she called out, her voice trembling slightly. "I come not with fear, but with respect. The villagers are blinded by fear and ignorance. They seek to appease you with a sacrifice, but that is not the way. Please, show me how to bridge the gap between humans and the forest." Silence. The leaves continued their eerie whispers, the only response. Anya felt a twinge of disappointment, but then she noticed a faint glow emanating from within the bark of the oak. It pulsed slowly, like a beating heart. As she watched, the bark shifted, revealing a pair of luminous green eyes staring down at her. The spirit spoke, its voice a deep rumble that resonated through the clearing. "You, child, possess a rare courage and a heart that understands the whispers of nature. Very well, I shall show you what needs to be done." Over the next few days, the spirit, who revealed itself as Sylvana, the protector of Ethelwald, tutored Anya in the language of the forest. Anya learned to decipher the whispers of the wind, the messages hidden within the rustling leaves, and the language of flowers and animals. She understood how closely the well-being of the villagers was tied to the health of the forest. Once armed with knowledge, Anya returned to the village. The villagers, initially shocked by her sudden reappearance, listened in awe as she recounted her encounter with the forest spirit. Anya described Sylvana's grievances: polluted streams choked with waste, clearings carved thoughtlessly, and a general disregard for the delicate balance of nature. A change swept through the village. The fear morphed into understanding. Anya and the villagers embarked on a mission to heal the forest. They cleaned the streams, replanted the clearings, and learned to live in harmony with nature. Years passed. Anya grew into a wise woman, the bridge between the villagers and the forest. The Whispering Woods became a sanctuary, no longer feared, but revered. And on moonlit nights, one could still hear the gentle whispers of the leaves, carrying a message of gratitude and the echo of a brave girl who dared to listen.